Ouch. Whew. My finger was stuck. Hello, hello. Miss Doreen, welcome. Aries, hi. Today we're gonna do what you need to know. It's something mild, hopefully mild. I mean, you never know how the readings are gonna go. You never know. But we're gonna see what we get. Hello, Scotland. Hi, Gracie. Sydney. Okay. Cornelius. Grand Rising. Today I have witch readings, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Ariane, are you asking my placements? It's in the description box, honey. Join now, free live reading. I'm gonna let that one slide. Personal readings are done on Sundays and they are not for free. All right, shall we start? Ophiuchus. Let's see, what do you need to know? What a strange, what a strange, I'm having a conversation right now, okay? Never mind me. What a strange way to explain to someone that if they want something in life, they need to be well equipped to go after the thing that they want. And you know what I got for you? If you want to go uphill, you better have strong calves. You know when your calves start burning when you go uphill? Even if you're walking slowly, they burn. You have to stop and let the burn go away first, and then you continue walking. It's showing me that. It's showing me if you want to continue going uphill, and I'm talking about in life, if you want to keep on leveling up, you better have strong calves. And I feel like this is metaphoric to say that if you want better things in life, you better be well equipped for that journey. You want to go far in life? Get prepared, get well equipped. It's kind of like to say that the ones that believe that they want things, they want the world to be equal, it's never going to be equal. It's never going to be equal. So what can you do if you live in a world that is designed and set up to never be equal? What can you do in that? You can get equipped with the things that, better people are equipped with, and be and have those things, right? For example, let's say there is someone that is intelligent at work that is hired for a job because they are intelligent. Do you want to be screaming for your right to be fucking stupid and to get equal opportunities to the person that is smart? Do you understand what I mean? You need to be realistic when it comes to when it comes to what you expect from wanting certain things, and how are you equipped? Are you well equipped for what you want? And if you're not well equipped, it's fine. Go get whatever that you need to get. Go educate yourself, be stronger, get good calves if you need to go uphill, I guess. But you need to be well equipped for what you are asking for. Get rid of any delusional way of thinking like, oh yeah, well, it's not fair. That person is getting what I want, but I don't have what they have. That's why they got what you wanted and you didn't get it. Do you understand what I mean? Educate yourself. Get stronger. Whatever in whatever arena in your life that you need to be improving, you need to improve to attract. You can't attract without improving. Okay. And that goes with everything, really. If I had a choice, for example, to be, which is gonna sound like maybe even cruel to say, but if I was in a burning house, I would want to be saved by a strong man than to be saved by a disabled man. Just saying. So equal opportunities in this world are not realistic. You are either equipped to get what you want, you are either well equipped to go after the things that you're trying to manifest, or change the way that you want to manifest things, or change your desire. You can't go far in life if you are not willing to improve yourself as far as the desire goes. Case closed. Okay. Start doing call phrases. Exactly. This is why when you go into the army, which, you know, even if you're a strong person, I don't recommend that you join the army. But if you're a fucking idiot and you want to join the army, they will not accept you if you do not pass the training. Because you will not be able to do what you need to do on the field. You understand? And that kind of applies to anything in life. When your desire is not met with you being fully equipped for that desire, you have no business wanting that. You have no business desiring it. And if your desire is strong enough, you should be able to improve yourself to be worthy of it, or for you to qualify to it. Hi dear, can I chat with you today? No. No, Martin. Maybe you need to learn. Maybe you need to listen to the message I gave to Ophiuchus, because who the fuck even are you, bitch? All right, let's see, Sagittarius. Let's see what you need to know, Sagittarius. Okay. There is talk about you. There is gossip happening behind your back. Obviously, people most of the time do it behind your back, right? Okay. What's the point of that? Okay, you know what? You know what? This is not like bad gossip. This is good gossip. Gossip. You know, this is like people saying good things. People gathering and saying, oh, Sagittarius, have you seen what Sagittarius? Oh my God, they're so sweet, or they're so kind. They're so this and they're so that. So it's good gossip. Aww. But why are they not telling you to your face, I guess, right? Like, why would they not compliment you in your face? Why do they need to say it behind you? Like, people are talking about how generous you are, how kind you are. And you know, it's interesting because maybe they did not expect you to be kind or expect you to be sweet. I was going to say cute and sweet. Sweet. So, okay. some good gossip happening behind your back, I guess. And these are people close to you. You know, it's interesting because I'm getting that these people might have not liked you before, but as they got to know you, they started changing their negative perception of you to a positive one. It's like, you know what? I didn't expect Sagittarius to be like that. They're actually really sweet. Okay. I think you're right. Yeah. They don't give that impression that for you. Maybe you are the type of person that gives bad impressions, bad first impressions. And then when people get to know you, they're like, oh my God, I didn't think you're that sweet. I didn't think you're that kind. You know when people say from enemies to lovers, this feels like from frenemies to friends. You know? From frenemies to friends. Okay. Remember, guys, it is a privilege to be in the chat room. You can't just say whatever the fuck you want. I will block you for anything. Miss Doreen, I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the people I'm blocking. I don't think you said anything wrong, but I didn't read your messages just yet. I like the chat room to be well behaved. If it's not, I'm blocking you. How do I scare my neighbors from staring at me? Maybe they're staring at you because they know that you are the best looking person in the whole neighborhood. Flick your hair and be like, bitch, I don't even blame you. If I were you, I would stare at me too. You know? Yeah, definitely stare back. If someone makes you uncomfortable, stare back. Stare into their soul. Now what? I'm gonna stare. Don't be staring like, just stare right into their soul. Usually, I mean, I don't know about you, but usually if I stare at someone and there is no face expression, it's just staring, they look away. Stare back. Anyways, Leo. Leo, let's see what you need to know. Leo, you have someone here that is stalking you or that is spying on you one way or the other, whether this is online, in person. This is someone you dated, someone you had some type of connection with, relation with, whether intimately sexually or intimately closely or closeness. This person is spying on you. They don't have any intention to come towards you. It's just looking at you, spying at you, you know? They actually don't feel good enough for you, Leo. This person, they feel like, it's almost like they feel hurt that you are okay without them and they are not okay without you. You know? This is not someone that is satisfied with you moving on with your life, and they are not able to move on from you. So they watch. I do see a bit of jealousy, bitterness here as well. It's almost like they wish they were like you, or they wish that they could move on from this connection as much as you have moved on. So they're kind of jealous of you moving on. It's like, ugh, you know, how do you do it? Well, what is the secret? How are you able to move on? I can't move on. Look at you, you have moved on. I can't move on. What is the secret? They're kind of jealous of that. And they're not jealous of what you have in your life. It's the fact that you were able to move on and they're still stuck. That is what they're jealous of. Okay. Very burdened. It's almost like they can't help themselves stalk you or spy on you. It could be like a habit at this point. They can't help themselves. Because they can't move on from you. And they get to watch you move on, and you seem like you don't give a fuck. And maybe you truly don't give a fuck. Maybe it's something that you're putting on, like an act. Depends. But they see you as, you know, you don't care, you moved on. And they're like, damn. In a way, I feel like maybe this person is hoping to see that you haven't moved on. You know, maybe it's going to make them feel like they relate to you. It's like, yeah, you haven't moved on, I haven't moved on. It's normal. But the fact that you have moved on, it makes them feel like, well, why can't I move on then? How come you moved on? They're comparing. They're comparing. Okay, I guess, whatever. I smile and wave at people staring at me. It's interesting. For me, it's the opposite. For example, if I catch someone staring, and I will stare, they either look away or they'll be like... They act weird as fuck, and then I will just look away. So they start fucking... Hi! People are fucking weird. Most of them are fucking weird. Jess, you're so sweet. I hope you never meet a serial killer in your life, because that would be the end of you. There's actually a serial killer that talks about how he chooses certain people, and he would look at someone and he would smile. And he says, if the woman smiled back, she would be my next target. Like, there are people like that, you know what I mean? So be careful, honey. And you know, there are men that are like, why are women not smiling? Because you never know. It could be one of those fucking serial killers that targets you if you smile at them. Woman cannot be nice, because when she's nice, the dude thinks that she wants to fuck him. Do you understand? You have to put yourself in the woman's shoes to understand why women cannot be nice to a fucking random stranger. Because they think it's like, oh, she must want me. She must wanna fuck me. That's most of them. Ew. And then if you say, oh no, you got the wrong idea, they'll be like, oh, you were leading me on. Why were you nice to me? Bitch. These men are the reason why they have ruined it for the rest of the men. Women can't be nice to random strangers no more. Go fight with them. Yeah, that's it, Sham. That's it. Stare back with your resting bitch face and look into their soul. That's it. Usually does the trick. Good person. I would fight them, honestly, but don't know if I will walk out alive or not. Honey, train yourself. Because if it comes to it, if it comes to a situation where you have to fight a man, you're gonna have to kill him. You can't hurt. If a man gets violent and there is no way out, he corners you. You have to kill him. Because if you just hurt him, you're just gonna make him mad and he's gonna hurt you. You're either not getting into that situation from the get-go, or you're killing him. There is no way out. Okay? Don't be like slapping the bitch. You either knock him out or you're done. You're gonna be the dead one. So if you get in a situation like that, think dead or alive. Like, I'm gonna be the one that walks out alive. I'm not fighting. I'm killing you. There's a difference. Hopefully you won't run into that, but just in case, you know, ladies, you're gonna have to stop being the victim. Men need to be scared more of women. And how does that happen? By you walking out alive more often than they do. Okay. No to violence. But if you had to, make sure you're the one that walks out. Okay? All right, Aries. Let's see what you need to know. Interesting. Aries. Aries, you know what I'm getting for you? I'm getting that you are squeezed. You're getting squeezed so much so that you're going to become a diamond. There could be so much pressure on you, and you could be thinking, what the fuck did I do in my life or my previous life for me to deserve this? You're being pressured into a diamond. You're meant to be a diamond, honey. So the pressure is for a reason. There are plans for you. I want to say keep going. I want to say don't give up. I want to say don't let it defeat you. Because whatever these pressures that you're going through, it is creating, it's pressurizing you into becoming a diamond, you know? And that's how diamonds are made, right? Pressured. It's kind of like the universe saying, hey, this is for the betterment of you, or hey, this is because there is a plan for you. We're preparing you. We're trying to get you to a level, I want to say of awareness, level of awareness that will shift you. You will become a whole different person after that. There is something, how do I explain it? There is something special about you, and it's deep down. And with the pressure, it will not be necessary for it to come out. It's almost like you're being squeezed. It's to bring the special thing about you to the surface. But obviously it can be uncomfortable for you. The process of you becoming the special self that you are meant to be can be uncomfortable, can be stressful, but there is a reason. If you feel like there is no reason for me to suffer this much, there is no reason for me to go through these stressful situations, blah blah blah, there is a reason. There is a reason. And I feel like you are closer to the end of this pressure. Like there isn't much left now, you know. So persevere. Persevere, don't give up, don't let it defeat you. Carry on. Because soon enough you will know why. Besides this message telling you, soon enough you will see the evidence of why you had to go through all of these things. Because it's going to connect you to a self that you will understand why you had to go through the things that you had to go through. You understand? Once you become, that is, once you become the self that this is marinating you for. Okay? It's almost like training a warrior, you know? Like it's almost like you're being prepared for something big. Okay. Your birthday tomorrow. What's your sign, Trish? Aries. Western Aries, right? Hope you enjoy. If you have any plans, whether you have those plans or not, enjoy. Okay? Oh, a girl's night out or day out. Hope you have fun. Which astrology formula? I don't use astrology formula. No, Vedic is accurate reading of the placements of the planets. Okay, Western is textbook. Western is seasonal, it's fixed, and I don't like that. So a lot of people are assigned that they are not because of Western. Because Western astrology does not change with time. Vedic astrology changes with time because Vedic is based on astronomy. It's not based on just the astrological seasonal changes. That's why I say Vedic. In my opinion, everybody should rely on Vedic astrology if you're into astrology. Because it's astronomical. Okay? It changes with time. So we finished ether and fire. We're gonna do earth next. Nan, you can check your Vedic chart on a website, free website, so you don't have to pay for it. But the dates are different for Vedic and Western. They are different because they keep changing. So in 1,000 years, a Scorpio will be a Libra. Which makes sense. Because the Earth doesn't orbit perfectly aligned. It orbits on an angle around the sun. So it changes, it slightly goes backwards. With time. With Western, it's all the same. Thousands of years passing, it's the same. Makes no fucking sense. Anyways. Earth. Virgo. Virgo, let's see what you need to know. Virgo, what are you doing? What cologne are you using? What kind of fucking pheromone are you putting on? Because you have a lot of people that are coming your way, if not already. I see a lot of people flocking towards you. Like bees to honey. You know what's so interesting? Because I feel like you're gonna have people that are your type, that are not your type, beautiful, ugly, in between, that want to be with you. And the ones that cannot be with you intimately or sexually, they will just accept being friend zoned. It's like as long as we have something with you, we don't care. That's your energy. So that's why I'm asking, what are you doing? Because you'll be looking extra good. Like, I want to say you look juicy. I don't know what that means. Are you like putting on some weight, or are you putting on some muscles? You are definitely not a skinny bitch. You look juicy. Virgo, you look juicy. You look full of juice. And a lot of people thirsty coming to squeeze some of those juices. Whatever that fucking means, I don't even want to know. You know, I'm getting that you could have people that just want to be in your energy, meaning you could have people that are saying, for example, let me just rub your feet for you. You know what I mean? You know, like, it can be even weird. Like, you could get like weird requests. People telling you, let me just give you a massage, or let me just, it's almost any reason to touch you. Can I see your hand? And you could be like, why would you want to see my hand? It's like, just give me your hand. Let me see your hand. And then they will use that as a reason to touch you. Ew. Ew. You know what I mean? Like, you could have, you could experience like a lot of people just want to touch you. Because they are so attracted to you. This is pure attraction. This does not feel like, oh, you're my soulmate. No, this feels like we want to touch you. Even as friends, like, people could come towards you with the idea of, let's just be friends. But these friends will be touchy-feely with you. You know what I mean? Okay, I guess. Whether you will enjoy this or not, I guess it depends on you. But you have like the visualization of bees going around the honey is what I'm seeing for you. And you are the honey. Honey. Connected straight to source. Everybody is source. Everybody is connected to source, honey. You wouldn't exist if you weren't connected straight to source. You wouldn't be anything. Yeah, Christine, I get what you mean, but even the shitty ones are straight connected to source. It might not be aligned with their authenticity, meaning authenticity connected to source, blah, 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 but they're still connected to source. They're not disconnected. You can never be disconnected. The brightness that you could be talking about is basically your perception of them because of their choices. But even the shitty people are straight connected to source, whether they are bright or not. You understand? You need to understand that creation is creator. The creator is experiencing all creation, good, bad, through its creation. So even the shitty ones, the evil ones, are connected to source. Just because some decide to be healers, some decide to honor that authenticity with the source, that is a choice. Does not mean that the ones that are not honoring that are not connected. You understand? But yeah, I get what you're saying. But I'm talking about something different. Everything. You cannot exist without you being connected to source, because you are source. All right. Taurus. Let's see, Taurus, what you need to know. Okay. Taurus, I'm about to call your ass out. Prepare your ego for it. You sacrificed someone. I mean, not literally, okay. You sacrificed your love for someone. For what? This is letting you know you made a huge mistake by leaving someone behind. And you're about to find out why, because you are waiting for the tower to happen. It might be already happening for some of you. Some of you could be experiencing the tower moment, realizing that you made a huge fucking mistake by leaving a person that you love, that they loved you, behind. And I feel like you might have left them for a dumbass reason. And you're gonna learn a valuable lesson from this. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. For example, let's say you are madly in love with someone, they are madly in love with you, but you leave them for a dumbass job somewhere else, and you decide to abandon that love for that job. For example. And you're about to find out why that decision was dumb as fuck. Because the love that you had with this person cannot be replaced. And whatever you replaced it with is not worth it. You're about to find out in possibly a violent way. When I say violent, I'm talking about how, like, the circumstantially it's gonna be tough. The Tower, the Knight of Swords, and the, what do you call it? The Nine of Wands in reverse. It's like, you're gonna find out why that decision was dumb as fuck. And there's going to be a lesson attached to this. And you have no one to blame but yourself, because you are the one that made that decision. You were not the one that was left behind. You did the leaving. So when this collapse happens, when this tower happens, you could be looking around, looking for someone to blame, but you have no one to blame but yourself. Ouch. 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 But hey, you made your bed, now you lay in it, as they say, right? But this is letting you know you made a huge mistake, and you're about to learn why. Sacrificing love for anything else is a dumbass decision. Let me tell you. When you actually experience true love is a high fucking frequency. And if you sacrifice that for something like temporary, you know, whatever it is, whatever, a job, a person, another person, or a certain different desire, when you sacrifice true love for dumbass shit, it's gonna be probably your greatest lesson. Whew, this is a heavy energy, by the way, you know, so may God be with you, my son, my child. May God be with you on this journey. Whew. That was a heavy energy. I'm still like dealing with that heavy energy. Hang on. It's like heavy on the chest. And people ask me why I'm smoking. Bitch, you know how stressful doing readings are? It is stressful. Like the energies are like that. I need to smoke. Sorry. Alright, let's see who's next. Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see what you need to know. Ooh, interesting. I say interesting, not for you though. Interesting for me to read. because this shit is not interesting. Okay, I'll explain. You have someone that wants to one-up you. This is workplace situation. Capricorn, you know, I try to do readings for you that are away from career jobs, but it's your energies, you know, it's your energies. I don't control what comes out. It's about your job, honey. There is someone at work that is competing with you because they either want what you have, meaning your position, or they want to be above you, especially if there is a promotion coming up, especially if you work for someone and this person is trying to impress the boss, especially if the boss is impressed with you. You know, they want to take your place. They want to be the boss favorite, or they want to take your position. Now, I can also apply this if you have your own business. Maybe this person is kind of asking about your business or involved in your business or wants to partner up with you in the business, not because they want to actually partner up with you, they want to take over. They want to steal. They could steal your business or steal your clients or steal your position, your idea. Do you understand? This is someone that sees you as a target to eliminate. They see that you have something better and they are thinking, I'm going to get it. I'm gonna get it by seeming like not a threat, so they could come across to you as curious, friendly, but actually this person wants what's yours. And they're obviously hiding their intentions for a very good reason, because if you know that this person is after what you have or what you want, you're gonna have your guard up with them, right? So they're being very careful with you. They could be making you feel like, oh, I'm just friendly, I'm just dumb, I don't know what I'm doing. And they could be asking you so many questions, and you're thinking, oh, you know, this person is so eager. They're so dumb. Yeah, don't underestimate this one. Do not underestimate this person, okay? They are the sneaky type. And you know, I'm getting that this person, once they get this opportunity to take what's yours and to get rid of you, they will do it without flinching. So be careful, honey. Someone is after you, after what you have or what you've worked towards, your position, your business. And they are not friendly. They are pretending to be a friend, pretending to be someone that you can trust, or someone that is dumb. They don't know what they're doing, but they're not dumb. They're calculating. They want you to believe that they are a dummy so that you don't have your guard up with them. Who do I need to block with my middle finger? Truthful, you know me so well. Look, it's ready. It's like, who? Who am I blocking? Cook, smoke, slime. I mean, it says it in the name, right? There we go. Done. I didn't even read what he said, but oh, there is some guy that thought you were ignoring him in the comment. You know, it's amazing how men feel entitled to a reply. It's amazing, right? They probably breastfed until they were a teenager. They probably were kind of clinging on his mother's tit until he hit puberty. And then finally he let go of his mother's tit. I imagine them to be like that, right? Because it makes no sense. All right, anyways, so we finished ether, fire, earth. We're gonna do air next. Right. $101.52. Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius. What you need to know. Oh, Aquarius. Oh. You're not having one opportunity or two or three, possibly 7 opportunities. Now, I don't know what type of opportunities you're attracting, but you're attracting all kinds. You know, you're going to have to choose the one you want most. This could be in regard to love. It doesn't have to be an opportunity. I mean, whatever your desire is, because I do see that this is connected to your desire, okay? So it could be in regard to love or something else, but I see desire, you know, I mean, desire does not just apply to love situations. It can also apply to things or goals, right? So whatever this desire of yours, you are manifesting it in different colors, different shapes, different circumstances, and you're going to have to choose the one that calls out to you the most. Because some of these opportunities will be better than the other ones. They're all opportunities for you, but some of them are better than the other ones. You're going to have to, you know, it's so interesting because I'm getting that you might be even tempted to take more than you can handle. So for example, let's say if this is romantic or love or desire when it comes to connections, it could be you manifesting someone or manifesting certain qualities, and then a bunch of people come towards you and you're thinking, what if I date them all? What if I get in a relationship with them all? You might be tempted to do that. If you can handle it, I guess. But I wouldn't advise. Because it's going to get complicated, right? Especially if you are someone that is looking to advance on these connections. That is, if this is about love. Now, if it's about something else, I guess, I would say just don't overwhelm yourself, because whenever you overdo good, it turns bad. Anything that is too much, it can turn sour, okay? So even if it's a lot of good opportunities and you take everything in, you take every fucking opportunity that comes your way, first of all, you will not be able to put your energy 100% towards one. You're going to have to, what do you call it? You're going to have to kind of dilute yourself to manage all of them, right? So use your discernment in choosing the most bestest opportunity that comes your way, because I feel like they're all good. They're all good. But there is a best one. There is the best opportunity of them all. And I feel like you have to be strong even in your discernment, because you might be tempted to take more than you can handle. So keep that in mind. Okay. Alrighty. Tarot does not have to be about astrology. Tarot, I'm reading energy. So technically it doesn't matter if you are watching your Western or watching your Vedic. Energy is energy. The best way to know if it's your energy or not, if you can use your intuition to tell if this is your energy or not. Otherwise, general readings can be deluding. If you don't have strong intuition or discernment to know if a reading is for you, I would not fucking recommend that you watch tarot readings, general readings. Because if you watch every reading and you're like, yeah, that's me, yeah, that's me, yeah, that's me, that's me. That's not normal behavior. Yeah, exactly. I'm reading energy. I'm not an astrologer. I don't know where the planets are right now. I don't give a fuck as well. You know, I personally stay away from astrology because I don't want to know which planet is gonna fuck my day. I want to find out when I deal with the day. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear someone say, next week, your life is going to shit. But after this week, after the next week, the planet is gonna move in Uranus and then it's gonna lift you. I don't want to know. I'm gonna deal with life as it comes. Yeah, I did hear about that. 7 planets. It's probably in Pisces, but oh well. 7 planets in Pisces. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, and then you know when they tell you, oh, don't travel on this day. Traveling on this day will result in an accident. Shut the fuck up. I have places to be, places to go. No traveling for this day. Avoid traveling. Stay at home. Avoid conversations. No. Avoid signing any contracts. Bitch, I have a brain to use. If I see I'm gonna sign a contract, I'm gonna be thorough and then sign the fucking contract. I don't give a fuck which planet is telling me not to sign any. You know, it's just too much bullshit. It's like, on what earth did a planet decide if it moves in this placement, it's bad to sign a contract? Leave me be. But then, you know, let me tell you about one placement that I find very accurate in my chart. I was born during a Mercury retrograde, okay? I was born during a Mercury retrograde. And I definitely see it in my speech. My speech was way worse before, and it's not that better today. I was born in chaos, honey. I can handle a bit of chaos. All right, let's see. Gemini. Gemini, let's see what you need to know. They do say people that are born during Mercury retrograde are late bloomers, including speech. So I'm hoping as I get older, my speech gets better. Gemini, let's see what type of fuckery you have. Oh, okay, there is no fuckery here. Okay, it's a good message. Someone is heavily thinking about you. This could be a crush situation. You have someone that has a crush on you. But there is a catch, okay? There is a catch. But this person actually has someone else. They are either in a serious relationship with this person or they're just like someone that they're seeing right now. So they have a crush on you, but there is someone else in the picture. If you do have a crush on this person, just know that they have someone else. So if you like this person too, and you can feel the vibe between the two of you. You can feel like you both like each other. Just tone it down a little bit, because this person is either not single or there is someone else, okay? Like they're seeing, or that they're dating or considering. So don't rush the connection here. Don't try to jump the gun and decide, okay, we're meant to be together, we're going to be together. Eventually, I do feel like this person is going to move towards you, and whatever this other person's situation is, they're going to slowly get rid of it. Especially if it's a serious connection, it's going to take time for them to get out of it, you know? So don't rush with this person, with this connection. Even if you feel like the connection between the two of you speaks for itself, and you both are ready to be together and run into the sunset, don't do it. Because this person's life is complicated or has some type of complication. So don't rush towards being with them, because you don't want to be in a third party situation, do you? This other person was there before you, by the way. So this is not like someone that was like, this is not someone that is playing or a player. This other person was there in their life, in this person's life, before you. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's not like they decided to like you and like someone else. The other person was there before you. But I do see eventually the possibility of you being together. I would be like, I would say like 80-90% chance of you being with this person. So it's a high percentage, it's a high chance that you will end up together. Okay. We just finished Gemini. Yeah, even if you like him, don't tell him. I mean, it depends. Ninny at night. Yeah, she's chilling. She's napping. Saggies always get done in the beginning. Right, who's next? Libra. Let's see what you need to know. Three of Swords. Okay. Someone is heartbroken here. Libra, this is you. You're heartbroken. This is you, honey. Let me tell you something, Libra. Have you have you not looked in the mirror recently? And the reason why I say this is because remember who the fuck you are. I don't know who weakened you, who got in your heart space that made you feel like weak, unwanted, or unacceptable, or hard to love. But whoever that bitch was, fuck them. Fuck them up the ass. Honestly, I feel like this is kind of like saying, get yourself out of this musty, out of this funk that you are fucking in because of someone else. Remember who you are. Remember how gorgeous you are. Remember that you are the star. We literally have the Empress and the star. It's like, honey, why the fuck are you crying over half inbred, monkey-looking mixed with a frog-looking, I want to say man. Maybe it's a man, maybe it's not, maybe it's a woman. But why are you heartbroken over a piece of shit that was lucky to begin with to be with you? I guess the heart wants what the heart wants. And maybe you fell in love with an ugly duckling, you know? I mean, I'm not saying that looks are everything. Yes, they do help. But maybe you fell in love with a fake persona and then you're dealing with the disappointment of you falling for it. I feel like most of the time people feel heartbroken, not because the person hurt them. I mean, maybe, yes, a huge percentage of that, sure. But the other half is because you allowed yourself to fall for that piece of shit. And I have strong ringing in my left ear. It's gone. So maybe we have cross-watchers for Libra. If we do have cross-watchers for Libra, yes, you are an ugly bitch. Get over yourself. It's okay. Go cry about it or tell your mommy about it. She will probably tell you that you're handsome. But you're not. Okay? So Libra, you need to get yourself out of this illusion that you have created about this person being the one. You need to remember that you are a fucking catch. And I'm talking about literally, I'm not just boosting your ego. I'm not doing, like, I don't do boosting ego unless it's there, like this energy. It's so interesting because earlier I blocked someone that was talking shit about Libras and saying, hey, don't boost Libra's ego. They don't deserve it. It's so interesting how I'm boosting your ego. Because it's there. Look, the star, the Empress. You might need to take some time to reason with yourself to understand why you are heartbroken about this person. And maybe those reasons will be even so weird to think about because maybe you don't have good reasons to have fallen for this person. But I feel like you need to look at the facts, okay? Like you need to detox this person's energy for one. And then after you detox this person's energy, whether by purging it or meditating or going traveling, having fun, indulging with joy and fun things, and then revisit that. Go look at the fatherfucker's face, and you will have that moment where you say to yourself, what the fuck did I see in that? That thing is half human, half skinwalker. What the fuck did I see in that? You understand? I don't know how this person got you so fucked up over them, but hey, you know, the heart can be blind sometimes. It's true. It's true. I've had multiple occasions where I looked at an ex and I was like, ew. And Let me tell you, I date hot exes. I date hot exes. I date hot people. I don't date someone that is less than me. You know, I like to aim higher. I date people that are hotter than me. And I've had situations where I looked at an ex and I was like, they kind of fucking ugly. I would never go for them if they were that ugly. Maybe you need to start doing that, bitch, because what in the charity is this? Imagine being heartbroken over an ugly bitch. Ew. That is embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Yeah, you know when, I mean, I don't know about men, because men usually go for higher, but you know when women go for less attractive men? I don't get it. Why? Why? I think the man should be hotter than the woman. Just look at nature. Just look at nature. Right? Nature, when it comes to nature, you see the male is more colorful, more attractive than the female. Why does that not apply to men and women with humans? I truly believe you need to be with hotter men. Stop going for ugly men thinking that, oh, that's where it's safe. No. Start dating the hot ones. It's good for the next generation, if you know what I mean. You're gonna pop their children. You want the good genes. As a woman, you are literally choosing what comes in the future. So start dating the hot men, honey. Taller, the better. The more handsome, the better. Don't be insecure and thinking, oh, he's hot, he's probably gonna cheat on me. Not all of them cheat, by the way. Just because someone is hot doesn't mean that they're gonna cheat. Okay? You would be surprised how the ugly ones actually are the cheaters. Trust me, trust me. The ugly ones, the uglier they are, the more cheating there will be. Okay? Stop dating ugly men. And also, women, you need to start dating younger than you. Because the older ones can't even get it up. They can't even get it up without assistance. So start dating hotter and younger. Anyways, but to be honest with you, I haven't seen a hot man in a minute. Like when I go on dating apps, I get the ick. I get, for example, if I feel turned on, I'm like, ooh, I want to find somebody. I'm in the mood to find somebody. And then I go on dating apps, they turn me, they crush my libido. Like I'm all the way turned off. Some of the ugliest looking men I've seen in my whole ay, ay, ay. Ralph is triggered. Bye, Ralph. Ugly bitch like you shouldn't have a tongue attached to its face. You're lucky you don't live in a culture where the woman cut the man's tongue for speaking up. You're lucky. There is this African culture where the men put on a performance for the woman, and the woman will line up And they are not wearing anything, no makeup, no crazy things. And the men are wearing feathers and wearing makeup, and they are performing for the woman, for them to be chosen. That is nature. That is nature. Men need to perform to be chosen. We don't need to perform to men. Okay, ladies? Okay, ladies? I would never date an American woman. Why? I will never get married because women marry men for their money. And you have king in your username. First of all, where is the fucking money, bitch? Where is that fucking money you speak of? You probably don't have $1 to your name, calling yourself king, and talking about women wanting money. Bitch, you want women to reproduce with a loser like you? Use. Who says use? It's an accent, right? You want women to reproduce with a loser like you? That lives in a patriarchal system but still broke as fuck? Die out, loser. Die out. Your genes are not necessary for the next generation. Why would a woman in her sane brain date a loser like you? Die out. Hopefully you never get married. Men marry men for money too. Who in their right mind wants to marry a loser? Come on now. Money represents your status here. What type of person are you? Are you a loser? Because how can you be broke in a patriarchal system? You literally have a system supporting you as a man to be wealthy. And you're still a fucking loser. Nuh-uh. Anyways, I've triggered a lot of men because of my talk. If you are triggered, good. That is the point. Now, let's do water signs. Let's do water signs. Pisces. Pisces. Let's see what you need to know. Let's see what you need to know, Pisces. Okay. Pisces. 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 Don't be drinking drinks that you haven't seen. Get prepared. Oh my God, we have the devil. Don't be drinking or eating things that you haven't seen. Get prepared. And I'm talking about if you go to someone's house. Don't be drinking something you haven't seen. Get prepared. Don't be eating something you haven't seen. Get prepared. Because this bitch is attempting to do spell work on you. Now, I don't know why they want to do spell work on you. Is it in your favor? Is it in their favor? Is it to make you like them? Or is it to destroy you? Is it to hurt you? I'm seeing spell work. I mean, even if it's even if it's, for example, to make you love them, that is still bad, right? So they're being sneaky here, okay? And I'm literally getting the image of them giving you a drink. And my voice started getting blocked, honey. I mean, maybe this person is a witch, whether they are a man or a woman. A witch is a witch. It doesn't matter if you are with a penis or not, okay? A witch is a witch. So with the High Priestess and the Magician, I mean, I don't know if I said these cards, I just showed you. High Priestess, Magician, the Devil. And we also have Hermit, meaning that this person knows what they're doing. Okay, so this is, I would say this is someone that is experienced with magic, with spell work, you know. So don't be eating shit or drinking shit that you don't know where it came from or what it contains. Just saying. It's not showing me what their intention is, but I don't need to know what this person's intention is. Trying to manipulate you or trying to influence you, your life, your energy, for whatever reason is not okay, right? You know, even if it's a love spell is as bad as a shitty spell. A love spell is as bad as a chaotic spell or destruction spell. It's still a spell. Not as harmful, but it's still harmful. Okay. Be careful, Pisces, because I feel like this person has done this before many times. Maybe not to you, but to other people. So they come across as experienced. They could be even older than you. They could be an old witch. Again, whether it's a man or a woman. They're giving like old vibes. Knowledgeable, experienced, nasty. I want to say nasty. Someone in the chat said, why not use women for money and marry the gold digger in the end? Have you heard of karma? Have you heard of karma? It's like, what's the point in dating woman for money? Like, what? And then what? Spend it on the gold digger? What a retarded way of thinking. And Aliyah, you are a woman, aren't you? Aliyah is a woman's name, right? You know, let me tell you something. Internalized misogyny is the worst type of misogyny, because I can deal with a misogynistic idiot of a man, but an internalized misogyny that comes from women makes me want to slap those bitches. One by one, in order. Even when my hand tingles, I want to keep slapping. Yuck. Dream fitness, be careful of the passport. You know when people talk about like they can go to another country and marry someone from another country? Honey, we were just speaking of magic. You know when you go to countries where you think women are like so easy to control? Just because women can be outspoken in westernized communities or cultures does not mean that the woman that is not in westernized culture is not controlling everything. She will do. Dude, I heard crazy stories from women from the Philippines. She used to tell me how she would put her period blood in the man's tea, because when he drinks the tea with her period blood, she has him. He will do anything that she says. You're not getting away with it. Women everywhere, no matter the circumstances, are survivals. They survive. They are clever. So just because women have more rights so they can speak up, these opinions have been there for generations. You understand? So going to a different country, getting a woman from a different country, doesn't mean that she's gonna submit to your sorry ass and not think less of you. Some women are just comfortable speaking it. They don't give a fuck about your opinion. So whether it's an American woman, a gypsy woman, a Filipino, wherever you fucking go, you think women are easy. Honey, they're still in control. They still got you figured out. She will be like, love you long time. Here, I made some tea for you. And you'll be doing anything she says after that, bitch. Woman, let me tell you. Anyways, Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see what you need to know. Okay. Well, that's a chill reading for you, Scorpio. That's a very chill reading for you. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Chill reading. You know, it's interesting because the 10 of Cups is the last card at the bottom of the deck. But let me tell you about the other cards. The other cards are about chilling. Now, when I say chilling, I'm not talking about you sitting and not doing anything. This is actually encouraging you to continue what you're doing, whether this is a good habit or certain activities that you started, or keeping yourself busy, active. Keeping your, I want to say is keeping your schedule full. It's kind of like talking about how keeping up with this lifestyle will lead to the 10 of Cups. So whether that means leading to someone that you will be in a relationship with if you're single, or if you're not single, this could be talking about how you can create a more fulfilling life by having this active life, which is a very chill message. It's kind of like saying, continue the good work and you shall reap the rewards. It's kind of like when you plant a seed, You tend to the seed, you see it sprouting, and then you just wait for that season where it's ready to be harvested. You are in that phase of the waiting, tending, you know, kind of like you've already done the hard work. This is kind of like keeping up with the maintenance of that, and then it's going to lead to the harvest season, where there will be a clear reward for what you have been working on. Whether this is in relationship, in your career, or in your own life in general, like keeping your life active, healthy, balanced. It's that type of thing, okay? So, I mean, maybe this is kind of like giving you the confirmation that you are on the right path, doing the right thing, or doing what you're supposed to do. Because that's how it feels like. I don't feel like I'm adding anything to it. I'm just like stating it or confirming it for you. Yeah, sometimes there are simple readings. What's with the knuckle? What's with the hands? The fuck you on? You want to see my knuckles? Let me print them on your face. You're going to see a good print on it. You're going to see a good print of it. Let me plant one right here on your jaw. And you're going to remember me for months. Where is Utica? New York. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing I've said use in a reading once, and I've said it today twice. Maybe I'm being influenced by the New Yorkers in the chat or in the subscriber list. I have a lot of people that are from New York. Use? Keep saying use. But you know, even in England somewhere, is it England or Scottish? Irish? Use? They say use as well somewhere. All right, let's see who's next. Cancer. Let's see what you need to know, Cancer. Just don't start folding your pizza. Dude, as long as you, I mean, you fold the bottom of the pizza, so you hold it better. You don't fold it like a calzone. An Italian person would freak out. Anyways, Let's see, Cancer. Let's see. Damn, Cancer. What's up? Okay, hang on. Okay, we have the Tower. I was like, hang on, let's not rush. And then the Tower at the bottom of the deck. What is this? First of all, are you okay? Do you need a hug? Do you need to talk to somebody? Maybe you should. Because this, it's so weird because I feel like there is nothing that is actively negative in your life, but it's almost like the lack of negativity is confusing you. Are you bored? Are you bored and you're overthinking things and you are in your head too much? What is happening here? Because, like, yes, I see the Tower, but the Tower is happening to you internally. It's not external. There isn't anything that is actually fucked up in your life. Not actively fucked up anyway. But there is also this unsettling feeling that you're stuck with. Let me tell you something. The battle that you are experiencing, it's not external. Don't look for external meaning. Look inward. Because it's not external. It's showing me that there is nothing that is outside of you that is actually fucked up. What is happening inside of you is. Meaning, you could be overthinking things, or maybe you have too much fucking time to overthink shit. And you need to get yourself out of that. For example, when people dwell on the past or dwell on their thoughts, they get lost in themselves, It's like they get depressed, or they get they feel sad, or it's because they are dwelling. They are entertaining negativity within them. Negative thoughts, negative self-talk. And I feel like that's where you are. You need to understand that there is no attack on you. You are attacking yourself. Your system is attacking itself. And if you think that externally there is an attack, it's actually not externally first. It's internally first manifesting the external. So it's almost like you need... How do I explain it? You need assistance, or you need support, evidence that it's happening to you. Like, there is a reason why I feel bad. So I'm going to go out and look for it. I'm going to go out and look for trouble because I feel troubled. That is what I'm getting. You're feeling troubled and you are looking outside of yourself, looking at the source of that trouble. It's happening within. Fix that within first. If you have too much time on your fucking hands, go get a hobby. Go do something with your time. Don't be your own victim. Because let me tell you, the brain can turn on you. The brain can entertain negativity like no other. It's like, okay, you want to be negative today? I'm going to give you that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like there is nothing in your life that is bad, but you could be getting out of your way to just prove yourself right by looking for trouble so that you can validate what you are feeling. But it's not coming externally, it's inward. Fix what's happening inside of you. I feel like you have too much time on your hands, to be honest with you. I feel like maybe you need to get a hobby, call a friend, go out, have fun, because you have too much time on your hands. Too much thinking, unnecessary thinking. I'm not saying that, oh, you shouldn't think. Thinking is good. But when you notice yourself thinking to the point where you just want to fight with yourself in your head, that is not productive. Okay? That is not something that you should entertain. You need to be aware of yourself and stop yourself once you notice that you're thinking about shit that doesn't exist, or shit that doesn't make sense, or shit that has no substance on an external level whatsoever. Do you understand? Like, stop creating circumstances that never happened. You could be the type of person that thinks of the worst case scenarios, and you entertain those worst case scenarios until you see it happen, and then you're like, aha, I told myself so. You actually have so many good things in your life. Start focusing on the good things in your life. If you have too much time, or if you have a lot of free time, fill that free time with a hobby, with a wholesome conversation with a friend, with a fucking stranger on the street. Just do something. Don't entertain it. It's almost like you have no problems, but you're trying to create problems to reflect the mood that you are experiencing. Moods change. Don't let it be your lifestyle. Where it's like, oh, I'm in a bad mood. Let me go fuck up my life because I'm in a bad mood. You know what I mean? So start, I want to say be self-aware. Be self-aware of yourself entertaining these negative thoughts. I feel like you could also have negative self-talk. Stop that shit. There is no reason for you to negative self-talk. No reason whatsoever. Even if you made mistakes, there is no reason to negative self-talk. Let's say you made a mistake. What should happen is you learning from that mistake and reasoning with yourselves like, aha, okay, so I did this mistake. Next time, I will not make that mistake. That's as far as learning from your mistakes goes. But if you are the type that is like, oh, I'm so dumb, I'm so stupid, I'm so useless, that is unnecessary. Even to a dumbass, you shouldn't call yourself a dumbass. Do you understand? It's not helping you in any way. It's not making you smarter. It's making you more depressed, more useless even. So, fix your shit, is what I would like to say. Okay. I think people that get pineapple on a pizza are weird. I know it's nonsensical. I know. It's a preference. I don't give a fuck. If you put pineapple on a pizza, you're weird. We cannot be friends. I cannot. It's like something is wrong with you and I don't want to stick around and find out. Nuh-uh. We're done. The Aries, I can never, I don't see myself starting a course teaching people how to read energy. Because I teach you that shit while I'm doing tarot. I'm not gonna start a course. It's like, okay, pupils, if you have a question, raise your hand. If you have a question, we're gonna answer at the end of the session. I'm not gonna do that. The people that understand how I teach it are already learning through me doing readings, because my readings are also, there is advice in them. And we talk about spirituality, we talk about methods all the time. So I'm already teaching you. I don't need to give you a course for that. I'm not doing it. I'm not. You live in a country where it's normal to have pineapple on pizza. Which country is that? Jinkins. Jen. Oh, Jen Kim's. Which country is that so that I never go there? Which country? Tell me. Australia. Oh, I was never gonna go to Australia anyway. You can keep your spiders. You can keep your enlarged insects to yourself. And you can also, there's another reason for me now not to go, the pineapple on your pizza. You can keep all, there's plenty of other countries to visit. Oh. Spider as big as my fucking hand, and they're calling it cute, harmless. The fuck you on? It's like, oh, this is like a huntsman. This is a huntsman spider. They are actually very harmless. No, bitch. They don't look harmless to me. They can probably give you a blowjob if they land on your face. They'll be like, give me a blowjob. They're still fucking your face. No thanks. I'm not gonna do that. It's so disgusting. Don't come here, it sucks. It's a pet. Yeah, whimsy. I don't blame you. See, I have no problems with spiders that are small, but if they catch me off guard, it doesn't matter what size you are, even if it's a tiny one. If you scare me, I'm gonna kill you because I'm gonna be your karma, bitch. Like, why did you have to scare me like that? If I see a spider, like, you know, being really careful, and then it's like, hey, I'm here. I was like, oh, okay, cute. Just don't stick around. I don't want you in my home. We're cool. We're cool. If it catches me off guard and comes in my fucking face, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm gonna make it a painful death. I will never forget how I killed one spider once. It was a big spider. It was this size. And it was fuzzy. It had like hairs. And I was in the toilet, okay, in my vulnerable state. I was in the toilet, and then the fucking spider came at me, had the audacity to come at me to my feet while I'm on the toilet. So I got up, I got on top of the toilet, and there was this bleach that you use for the toilet. There was this bleach. It was a full bottle. And it was a big spider. I emptied that fucking bottle on that fucking spider. And I bleached it to death. And to make sure it was dead, I left that bleach overnight. The next day, when I went to the toilet, the bitch was blonde. The bitch was blonde. From a black spider, blondie next day. Fuck. Yeah, well, it had it coming. I was on top of a fucking toilet looking dumb as fuck, pouring the bleach all over it. And it kept running, but the bleach slowed it down and I kept pouring. It was a manic episode. Honestly, it was a manic episode. It's possible if you empty the whole bottle on it. I guess it's possible. Alright, you guys. This chat was fun. I'll see you guys later. By the way, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, stay tuned for your readings and take care.